Novo Place EC could be my future home, and here's why. In case you are wondering, this is not going to be another promotional video of me trying to ask you to buy the project, but rather this is me putting myself in the buyer's shoes and analyzing Novo Place for my future purchase. This video is going to be split into two parts. In the first half, I'll share with you my thought process on why Novo Place could be my future home. And in the second part of the video, I'll touch on one of the biggest concerns about EC purchase. Just so you know, Novo Place is one of the latest new launch EC in Tengah Plantation District, which coincidentally is in super close proximity to where me and my wife bought our BTO at. Novo Place EC is here and our BTO is here at Waterfront Garden. The reason why I say Novo Place could be my future home is because me and my wife are planning to upgrade to a condo after our BTO hits MOP. It is going to be a lifestyle upgrade and assets progression for us. Hence, I'm reviewing Novo Place EC from a future HDB upgrader's point of view to see if this is the one for my family. Don't worry if you're buying Novo Place as a first timer. Some of the information I share here can be helpful to you as well. Without further ado, let's go. Novo Place has three distinct merits that I find particularly appealing. Number one is going to be the location. Given a chance, most people would prefer to live near an MRT station because it's very convenient to travel to school, to work, and any parts of Singapore. That was also one of the determining factors when me and my wife booked our BTO unit. We picked our unit within 5 minutes walking distance of Hong Kong MRT station. For Novo Place, the nearest MRT station will be in Tengah Park station, which is just about 4 minutes walk away. This is perfect for us because we both don't like to walk long distance and it is fully sheltered. This is another bonus point for me because whenever I go out, my wife will ask me to carry an umbrella in case it rains. You know what I will say? Don't need lah, my bag is my umbrella. So shelter walkway, big take. Besides shorter walking distance and convenience, here are some of the case studies done on EC that are near to MRT station. Let's have a look at their performance over the years. I'm not going to go too much into details, but based on this chart, we can see that Esperina residences being near to Sengkang Grand Mall and also Buangkok MRT has outperformed Oddsville by almost 20%. The next example is in the northern part of Singapore, Signature at Yishun versus Brownstone EC. Both of them are in Canberra. Signature at Yishun is not near to MRT station, whereas Brownstone EC is just right beside MRT station. Over the years, we can see that Brownstone EC has a higher average profit than Signature at Yishun. From the two case study, it does seem that being near to MRT station puts a project in a favorable position. So I'm pretty optimistic about the future profitability of Novo Place, given that Jurong Regional Line will be fully operational before it hits MOP in 2032. The next thing that is also important to us is the proximity of school. The obvious reason is a shortened traveling time so that my kids can wake up a little bit later and still get to the school on time. What is even better, there are 4 primary schools for us to choose from. Of course, the priority choice would be Princess Elizabeth Primary School. Shopping mall wise, I'm fully aware that Tengah is a new town with fewer amenities at the moment. Currently, there's only one visible mall in the area, which is Tengah Plantation Plaza. Anything more such as movies and entertainment, we will have to travel down to Jurong East. Well, this doesn't mean that Novo Place is bad in any way. It's just gonna take some time for us to see the finished product. I believe all the Westies, including myself, people who may be interested in Novo Place, owners of Altura, Lumina Grant, generally people who live in this area, we are pretty okay to travel down to Jurong East, to Gem and Westgate for our entertainment and dining needs. So this is not a big concern. Number 2, timeline. Our objective is very clear. My wife and I are not into the brand and buy approach. We prefer to have a stable place for our own stay while still being able to enjoy decent capital appreciation. To ensure we maximize our future return, choosing the right time to enter the market is crucial. I have this video where I share about how entry timing can affect your future profit potential. If you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend you to do so. Understanding the principle behind it will help you see exactly what I mean. Coming back to the timeline, these are the 5 EC in Tengah. Below is their estimated TOP and MOP. Interestingly, the collection for my BTO will be in Q1 2027 and MOP in 2032. In addition, one of the criteria in my resale EC scorecard for a profitable project lies in the transaction volume. So in this context, a project with more units will naturally have a higher transaction volume than a project with fewer units. Higher transaction volume means that price will go up. So based on these two criteria, when my BTO flats hits MOP in 2032, I want to upgrade to a new MOP EC with more than 500 units plus near MRT. Looking at the list, only Copen Grand, Novo Place and this unknown EC match my requirements. Copen Grand is near MRT, 631 units and it will be TOP in 2026 and MOP in 2031. Once Copen Grand hits MOP, some of the owner will certainly look to cash out from their EC and enjoy their profit. But what that means to me is that I won't be able to enter at at the lowest price anymore because resale transaction would have progressively stacked up over the 1 year period. Price would have gone up already. As for the unknown EC, we do not have much information about it yet. However, one thing I do know is that the land is owned by the same developer as Novo Place. Even though the land price is around the same at 701 PPR, but I foresee that it will be priced higher than Novo Place. Imagine you're the developer and you see that all the buyers can accept 1,006 in Novo Place. Will you still sell below 1,006 for the next launch? So what's left on the table will be Novo Place EC for me. The timeline matches perfectly with my BTO timeline. In 2027, my wife and I will collect keys for our waterfront garden BTO, and Novo Place EC is also going to TOP around the same period. Fast forward to 5 years later in 2032, both our BTO and Novo Place EC will likely hit MOP around the same period. This is the perfect window to do the transition. Sell BTO and upgrade to Novo Place. I'm selling my BTO at the peak and entering Novo Place at the lower price. Again, if you don't understand why I say entering Novo Place at its lowest price, please go and watch this video first. So far, the timeline, project size, location, Novo Place EC is doing pretty well for me and my wife. Number 3, design. The next thing that matters the most for us is the tranquility and privacy. We both value having our own space and peace. Noisy, bustling, and crowded environment just don't suit us. Looking at the site map of Novo Place, there are only 7 blocks in the development. The first thing I like about Novo Place is that this is a point block, which means only 4 units per floor with a central lift lobby. Unlike the long common corridor type where you will see people walking past all the time, especially Elmo, he starts barking randomly whenever somebody walks past our doorsteps. So with point blocks, when people come up from the lift, they can go straight into their own house without walking past my unit. Besides that, we also appreciate the block-to-block distance, which range from 20 meters to 35 meters. This spacing is just about right. We're not too close to the opposite block nor too far away. It gives us a greater sense of privacy and openness, at the same time allowing more natural light and airflow into our house. The second element that caught my eyes is the amenity at the corner edge of Novo Place. According to the artist's impression, it will look something like this. It has a gym studio, a wellness pool with jacuzzi, and multiple massage pumps. Personally, I work out at a commercial gym because my training requires bigger dumbbells and certain strength machines, which most condo gyms do not have. But on certain days, I won't be able to go to my usual gym due to my work schedule, or maybe I overtrained a few days ago, my whole body is still sore. Then this gym is going to come in handy. I can just hop in anytime for a light cardio session, and after that, dip in the pool for my recovery and relaxation. I know my wife will love this because it has massage pump that provides pressurized water massage to relax muscle, improve blood circulation, and relieve stress. It's almost like a spa-like experience at home. And the best thing is we don't have to worry about other people watching us because the pool is situated at the corner of Novo Place. And the next thing will be the fantastic layout in Novo Place. There are plenty of different layouts that suit different family needs, no right or wrong. For most projects, you will often find a study room located separately, either tucked next to the corner or in between bedrooms. But for this layout, the study area is incorporated within the master bedroom, which is quite rare in today's market. If I remember correctly, the One Plus study in Sora also has their study room incorporated within the master bedroom. Well, some people like it, and some people prefer the study room to be outside in the living room. But our topic will be the 3-bedroom plus study C3 layout. We feel that this layout is extremely versatile for our family needs, and there are 3 design ideas for us to reference. Option 1, we can convert the study space into a walk-in wardrobe because my wife loves to buy clothes. Option 2, use it as our personal working space. When working halfway, feeling tired, can just go and lie down on the bed behind us for a short rest. Option 3, we can place a baby cot for our newborn so it's easier for us to monitor anytime. Or even option 4, do nothing, treat it as an extended space to our master bedroom, making it extra spacious for us. So the landscaping, design, facility, and the versatile layouts are all checked. If you enjoy my content, remember to click the subscribe button, like and share because I'll be putting out more review videos as well as my personal property journey. Also, I want to take this opportunity to thank all my viewers who reach out to me for your property related matters. Thanks for your trust, and rest assured, I'll continue to work hard and deliver the content that supports you in every step of your property journey. Now let's get back to the video. On to the second part of the video. This is probably one of the most controversial things I hear in the market today. Buying a brand new EC will always make you more profit than buying a resale EC. Is it true? To illustrate my point, let's have a look at this case study over here. Looking at the map, Lake Life and Soul Acres are 2 of the resale EC closest to Novo Place. Lake Life MOP 3 years ago in 2021 and Soul Acres MOP last year in April 2023. Surprisingly, both projects have hit a record high of 1,006 PSF recently, and Novo Place EC, which is going to launch at 1,005 to 1,006 2006 PSF as the first harmonized EC project. So then the question is, since resale EC has already hit 1006 PSF and brand new EC is also selling around the same price, which would you go for? Would you still go for a resale EC and pay a premium of $600,000 to $800,000 to the first owner? Or you can be the first owner and someone else pays you that amount in the future. Now let that sink in. Is it true that brand new EC is always better and make more profit? Conversely, as a resale buyer, are you really the cai tao who helped the first owner to exit happily with a big profit? Take Lake Life for example. It was first launched in 2014 at an average PSF of 874. Fast forward to December 2021. This is where Lake Life hit its MOP. The PSF was at 1127. In other words, if you had bought Lake Life back in 2014 as a first owner, you would have made about $250,000 and annualized gain of 3 to 4% in 7 years. On the other hand, if you entered as a resale buyer in 2021, you bought in right after the MOP, and fast forward to now in 2024, you will have made a profit of $470,000 and annualized gain of 10 to 11% in just 3 to 4 years. Next up, Soul Acres. First launched in 2015 at around 800 PSF. 8 years later, Soul Acres hits MOP in 2023 at around 1282 PSF. This means that if you were the first owner, you would have made a profit close to $500,000 and annualized gain of 7 to 8% in 8 years time. But what happens if you're a resale buyer who paid $500,000 to help the first owner to exit? Let's say you enter as a second owner, bought a newly MOP unit at around 1003 PSF last year. Unfortunately, you can't sell it due to the 3-year SSD. In just 1 year, the highest transacted price has already hit 1006 PSF in the development, and currently the live listing are asking for close to 1007 PSF. How much paper profit are you sitting at right now in just 1 year's time? And how much do you think you can sell in 2026 when your SSD is up? So back to the topic, does a brand new EC always make you more profit? And are you a cai tao to pay a premium to the first owner and help them to exit with a big profit? Well, it depends. And also let me put a disclaimer first. I'm not putting down on brand new ECs. I'm not saying brand new EC cannot buy and resale ECs are better. That's not what I mean. The main difference here is in the loan computation and affordability. If today you want to buy a brand new EC, you'll be subjected to the MSR ruling where only 30% of your income will be taken for loan assessment. If you're buying a resale EC, you'll be under the TDSR framework. To give you a clearer picture, here are the different loan amounts you can get between TDSR and MSR. Now, assuming you're 35 years old with a combined income of $16,000, for a brand new EC, the maximum loan amount you can get is around $1 million because of the 30% MSR. So let's say you want to buy a 3-bedroom plus study at $1.6 million in Novo Place. The max loan you can get is only around $1 million. There will be a shortfall of $600,000 to be paid in cash and CPF for this purchase. How many people actually have $600,000 in their early or mid-30s? I know there is, but majority will require some sort of financial help from their parents. On the other hand, with the same combined income, you can now get up to $1.8 million in loan for buying a private property or resale EC. A unit in Soul Acres at $1.6 million, a 25% down payment of $400,000, and the remaining 75% can be fully covered by the loan. The affordability is more than sufficient. You don't have to fork out extra money in the down payment. In short, TDSR allows you to get a higher loan amount. It is easier for you to make the purchase. Both brand new and resale EC have the potential to give you a fantastic return. It really depends on the individual. Brand new ECs have more restrictions. Only the qualified buyers can buy, whereas a resale EC is just like any other private condo. It is more straightforward. So in my case, I can tell you frankly, me and my wife, we can't afford a brand new EC because of the limited loan amount, and we also don't have so much cash and CPF for the huge shortfall. And seeking financial help from our parents is the last thing that we want to do. That's why we chose the BTO route. Although this is a longer route before we can upgrade to a private property, but I would say this is a slow and steady approach. It will actually give my wife and I ample time to save up and strategize on our next move. Fortunately, I'm glad to learn that investing in a resale EC will also give us a chance to make capital appreciation as a resale buyer. But the caveat here is that you have to pick the right one to maximize your investment return. Do check out my other videos on how profitable a resale EC can be. I guarantee you'll be surprised by the amount of money the resale EC owners make. Some have even surpassed the profitability of a regular private new launch. So coming back to Novo Place, this is definitely a fantastic project that me and my wife will consider when it's time for us to upgrade. Will we be a cai tao if we were to pay a premium to the Novo Place first owner and help them to exit in the future? I don't think so. I'm pretty confident that Tengah's future transformation holds tremendous opportunity and potential for all the residents in Tengah, including myself. On the flip side, if you're a young couple and your parents can provide financial assistance, or your HDB flat has already MOP looking to buy a unit in Novo Place, you can work with your preferred agent. If you don't have one, here's my number. give me a call. Well, because buying a brand new EC is more complex than buying a regular private condo. You have to do an eligibility check, timeline planning, and most importantly, the amount of funds required for the purchase. You know, some people say buy EC must see luck one, but then I say you also need a proper planning. Well, that's my humble thoughts on Novo Place. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.